One of the most important things to do in Dune Awakening is your trials. So in this video, I'm going to talk you through trial number 5. This was not available in the beta, so not a lot of people would have actually done it. You will need to head to this location on the map. I can zoom out and you can see it's in Haga Rift. If you're not aware, the previous trial locations, number 1's just over here, 2 being here, 3 being here, 4 being at the very top of this thing, and 5 we are finally here. You should see this great big stone with an eye on it. And you need to go beneath that, down into this cavern. Just jump down, you can get some treasure on the way, and you will ultimately find the familiar altar room, where you will sniff that spice and enter this new instance. You get the normal stroll and a bit of story with some guys preaching at you. You get this little part here where it's a bit like quicksand, don't stand in it for too long. But you can see you can jump to the next islands kind of walking through it. So not exactly that tricky. But this next part, you might be a little bit confused like me and end up, well, getting eaten alive by a great big worm. This simply will just reset you back and you're going to have to redo that section. It is, in fact, parkour. You make your way up here and then you just climb up to the top and then walk along these little platforms. Do a little jump down over onto this one, then over here, across onto this, and then I went for a running jump and well, that didn't really work out. Fortunately, you can still climb the wall. And we got ourselves back up to the top just here, and then you're pretty much done. You just gotta climb this vertical pillar, you'll reach the top, and you jump over onto this platform, and now you're going to summon the worm. This teaches you the mechanic with the thumpers. You're going to lure it over onto this spice harvester. So you just place the thumper anywhere there, get a bit of a cutscene, and it shows you where you need to go. So once that's down, head to the stairs as quickly as possible. For some reason I wasn't sprinting, but do so. We nearly got caught there. And the worm erupts, eating the spice harvester and giving you a full way to get out of here. And that's it. That's your 5th trial done. These things are fairly straightforward. The main tricky part is actually getting to the location. You can again see on the map, I'm just here. A long way from home, in fact. I went and done the 4th trial and then straight and done this one. Maybe not advised, I should have stocked up on more water because I gotta get home on no water. Well, I successfully made it back to my home, so I'll go over what you need to know for the other 4 trials. So again, these are really important to do right from the beginning. You can see this is the icon for the very first trial. You go to the altar, you sniff your spice, and this is very simply avoiding the light of the eyes. So a bit of patience. Wait till the eye closes before you go. Sometimes you can just rush through it anyway. But you can see in this section, you wait for the eye to close, and then you can move to your next position. Otherwise, if you're caught within its light for too long, you simply get reset back to the beginning. So just take your time and simply do that until you get to the end. The next trial will be when you get to the next area up here. You can see the icon. You'll make your way into this cave. May as well grab your loot. And then you need to descend all the way down until you find that room with the altar and the spice, which you will sniff again. Here you will get taught all about the static compactor and how you will use it to essentially gather your sand flower. So you just shoot at these flames, which will then collect them. And there'll be lots of examples, even using it on this poison and creating solid platforms out of the sand so you can jump over them. The next trial is very simply up and over here. You'll enter another cave, so just take this entrance at the top of these steps. You might have to fight a few enemies, and you will descend down until you finally find that altar room again. However, this time the altar is actually broken, and so all you need to do is listen to this record and that completes the third trial. Your fourth trial is then in the middle here. You're going to have to get to the top of this big stone. First of all though, you're going to get to like the southwest side where you have this bit of a structure, and from here you're going to begin your climb. It's fairly straightforward. You could climb it normally, but I used the grappling hook from the trooper and just continually follow like those little ropes and the steps. And you ultimately get to the altar near the top, and you enter this arena where you're going to have to fight off these bad guys. You can't really go wrong here. At some point, they're going to kill you, or at least knock you down, and then you're going to learn the power of spice. You get these godly abilities, which then you can just slaughter everything, and you just kill everything until it's dead, and then you'll make your way to the top and out, and you're finished. And that's it for all 5 trials, including the 5th one, which not many people know about. Again, totally spoilers, but some people don't like that extra struggle of having to find and search. So hopefully this helps some of you. Thanks for watching. A very special thank you to the support of my channel members, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.